YouTube, welcome in to our next playthrough, our next YouTube exclusive playthrough at that. We're going to be diving into Persona 3 Portable. It's currently on Game Pass. It just came out. And I've never played a Persona game. I've been itching to play Persona since like Persona 5 came out. Of course, it was on PlayStation. I don't have PlayStation really, other than PS3. And yeah, so I was been wanting to play, and then they announced this was coming to Game Pass. Of course, Persona 5 was already on Game Pass. But I'm kind of weird. I like to play games in order, typically. I don't like to jump really and stuff. However, I did some investigating on this beforehand, and Persona like 3, 4, and 5 technically, from what I understand, don't really connect. Like, I could just pick up any of them. It doesn't really matter. However, I was like, you know what? They're going to put 3 on Xbox. Might as well, might as well. So that's what we're doing. We're starting with Persona 3 today. Doing this as our next long playthrough here on YouTube. And probably when we get done with that, we'll move on to 4, and then eventually we'll do 5. At least that's the hope. So yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Persona games other than it's a JRPG game and use like these personas or like spirits basically to basically advance the like the battle system and stuff and like everything. And it's very story driven, obviously. So a lot of reading we're going to be doing. And I think there's like daily stuff you do, like normal life things too, I think. I know Persona 5 has that. I just don't know if this one does. But yeah, so and I did investigate like Persona 1 and 2 and stuff, and I was like, yeah, that's a little too old for my taste. 3 is just good enough where I'm like, I'll play it, we'll give it a whirl. But yeah, so that's where we're at with this. So hopefully you guys are ready for a long playthrough for the YouTube channel. We'll probably I'll leave camera speed the same. Bump the contrast up just a hair. Okay. All right, cool. We'll figure out the rest as we go. So yeah, I'm also thinking about doing this in basically like 2 uploads of this a week. Normally my YouTube exclusives are once a week, but with how long of a playthrough this is gonna be the longest playthrough we've ever done for the YouTube channel. We've done Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, which was about 30-ish hours, something like that. It's probably a little longer than that, but somewhere in that ballpark. And then we just finished up Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls, which was much shorter. I think that was like closer to like 15 hours, something like that. But this is like estimated like way up there in hours. So I'm thinking about doing 2 uploads a week for the YouTube exclusive and probably make them like about 1.5 to 2 hour each video. So that way it won't be like half a year for us to get through this. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. So this week will be just the 1 video, and then maybe starting next week might try to do 2. We gotta figure out what days would be best for it and stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling on and get started with this. Sorry for that. So welcome to the world of P3P, Persona 3 Portable. In this game, you can select the gender of the main character. Of course, the game will change based on the main character's gender. By choosing a male main character, you'll be able to play a version very close to the original P3. This is recommended for new players who have yet to experience P3. Female main character added to this game is not just for female players. She's also for veterans of P3 and P3 FES. to a new perspective. Okay, so I think the FES thing was like a mod or another version of the P3 or something. The Persona game's kind of weird because they're not just like Persona 1, 2, 3, you know, there's like the game and then they got like different versions of it. Same thing with a Persona 5 that came out, and then there's Persona like 5 Royale or whatever, which is like the full game and then more and stuff. There's all these different versions, but we're gonna stick with the basic stuff. So we're gonna be the male character here. So we are new to the series and everything. Ooh. Choose difficulty setting. Your choice will not influence the storyline. Choose a difficulty level that fits your comfort level. Man, I hate to put it on beginner because like I played RPGs before, but I'm just not used to this series. For players without time to devote to battle tactics, battles are less difficult than normal mode. Normal. For experienced gamers, you will be able to enjoy the tension of the original. Well, if you guys don't know by now, I typically play normal when I first play games, and then I'll go back in and play like hard mode and stuff if I need to or have the itch to. So I guess we're gonna try normal. You can change the difficulty level from the command menu. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna start with normal. If the game kicks my ass too much, which I'm not gonna say it won't, we'll see. Then I might bump it down to easy or something. This game's a work of fiction, no persons, groups, blah blah blah. They didn't model anything after anybody, they're saying. And I probably won't do voices for everybody just because I don't know how many characters are going to be. I'm sure it's going to be a ton. And it's going to be hard for me to remember them as we play with how long a playthrough this is. So I'm probably just going to do my normal voice. Unless I just really have the urge to give somebody a weird voice. I apologize. I didn't read any of that. I was expecting it to say, like, press A to continue. Sorry. I'm kind of got Danganronpa on the brain and its controls. Been playing Danganronpa 3 on my own time lately, so hopefully it doesn't throw me off too much with this game. Terminal station, evening. The station entrance is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere,
I just put it to my head, pull the trigger. No chickening out. No, I can't.
Wonder how much of this is going to be like actual anime, or if any of it is, or just like the drawings. Inside the new city passenger train, Annie Hazaru. Okay, and fair warning, viewers, I will butcher the shit out of these names unless I hear them. Like unless they do the voice acting and they say the lines, like the names, I will butcher these names more than likely. So fair warning on that. And even if I hear it, I may still butcher it.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail schedule has been greatly altered.
I may have to adjust the audio settings.
We apologize to any customers who are in a hurry. The next stop is Iwa Todai.
Iwa Todai. See, I would not have said that. I didn't hear it first. So yeah,
Iwa Todai.
I'm not gonna mess with the audio too much on this one.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island.
We'll see how it sounds, and if it sounds too quiet, then the next part I'll bump up the game audio so it sounds better.
Before our departure.
Drive late. It's almost midnight. I wonder if this is gonna have like a stupid long like intro tutorial. Like some Rockstar shit, you know? How like GTA is and Red Dead. That shit takes like hours just to get through this tutorial.
Huh?
Something about the atmosphere seems odd. You're probably best to hurry to my dorm. As you walk from the station, you notice coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. I'll say those coffins. Again, if you hadn't figured this out, again, this is my first time ever playing these games. I know nothing about this game, like story-wise and stuff, so this is all fresh and new to me. It's an eerily gigantic moon. Know a little bit of from P5, Persona 5, but that's about it. I don't know nothing about this or Persona 4. Like characters or story or anything. Ginkukan High School. Idawata dorm. I've already fucked up the name. This is the dorm mentioned in your mission pamphlet.
Welcome.
As a boy's voice.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
Nani? First off, why are you in a jail prisoner outfit? Or what it looks to be. And then what is it? 4/6. I was looking at the top corner there. It says 4/6 M dark hour. Next 3/ quarter moon. So is it saying it's April 6th and then M is Monday? And dark hour, I guess just nighttime. I don't know. Maybe they'll explain that. An unknown boy is holding a piece of paper out in front of
If
you.
you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract. There's no need to be scared. It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Something is written on the paper he's holding out to you. I chooseth this fate of mine own free will. Below is a blank. Wait, below is a blank to sign your name. Oh. Okay, so we actually put our name. I kind of expected just to put a name. God, my creativity is not there. I didn't think about like what potential names we could pick. Had I known that, maybe I would have done like a poll or something. Should make it Makoto and Naegi from Danganronpa. Oh man. All right, there we go. That's what we're gonna go with. Kaito Miyamoto. So we're doing Miyamoto from, Nintendo, and Kaito from I was about to say Dragon Ball, Jesus Christ. From Danganronpa 3. So I can just combine those two. Also, what the fuck's up with the I being like the I and the Y are both, well, I guess the I, Y, and A are like they're favoring the left side of the spaces. It looks weird. Especially the I looks just so off. Almost looks like me, ya, photo. That's like how it's spaced out. That's what we're going with, I guess. Kaito Miyamoto. That's my OC. You guys can't take it now.
Very well. Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away. And so it begins.
Unknown boy disappeared as if melting into darkness.
Who's there?
How much of this?
How can you be? But it's...
I wonder how much of this is actually like voice acted and versus how much I'll have to read.
Don't tell me.
And the more that they talk, unless I have to like read out loud, the better. Just saying. Because they sound better than me, and yeah. The girl's holding something that looks like a gun. Ooh. Hi there, redhead girl. You gonna be my waifu?
Lights.
What? Did this become daylight again?
I didn't think you'd arrive so late.
What? Yeah, it doesn't say dark hour now, it just says evening.
My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in the storm.
Mitsuru Kiricho? It sounds like she said Kirito, but that was alright. Mitsuru. Man, it's gonna take me a while to get used to these names.
Who's he?
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba.
Yukari Takeba.
She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hi, I'm Yukari.
She just said that, but sure. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. All right, cool. And also, I think my webcam will be okay where it's at. It looks like it's not covering up a lot of text or nothing. It's probably like the best location, so we're gonna leave that there. Why do you have a gun? Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
It's getting late, so you should get some rest. Your room's on the second floor at the end of the hallway. Your things should already be there.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
So, one thing I kind of know or think I know from Persona 5, I think you can kind of like romance people, or like you have like friendship levels with them or something. At least I don't know if like you actually can technically be dating anybody per se, but I know you can hang out with people, be friends with them. Wonder if they have that in this game, or if that's exclusive to like Persona 5. Dormitory, second floor hallway, at the furthest door.
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions?
What's that contract for? Does that kid live here too? Where's the do you want to come in?
Huh? What's this about a contract? What contract?
Yukari, I about called her Yuri. Yukari doesn't seem to know what I'm talking about.
Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station, was everything okay?
What do you mean?
You know what I... Never mind.
So she knows what's up.
It seems like you're all right. Well, I better get going. I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
And this is the girl we saw in the cutscene. Like she was thinking about shooting herself. Kari walked downstairs. This is your assigned room. Use the D-pad or left stick to move the cursor. Hold down the cancel button to make the cursor move faster. That's kind of weird. Hold the cancel button, move it faster. Also, press the guide button to display all the icons that can be accessed. Press the guide button again to hide the icons. Press the command menu button to access the config, load data, and tile screen. This is a interesting song. Okay, so it kind of snaps to items. Okay, so there's that. You're tired today, you should go to bed early. Yeah, so the B button makes it move just slightly faster. Okay, so then it's right bumper indicates stuff you can like check out. Okay, so we got calendar. I think that's something with Persona 5 too. Like there's like, you gotta like kind of time manage or something. I remember there's something about like days or calendar weeks or something about that game. And everything I know from Persona 5 is like literally from like seeing people doing like playthroughs of it on Twitch and stuff. Like here and there. Again, I don't know everything about that game, so. You retired today, go to bed early. So mirror reflects your face. Okay, let's just go to bed then. Turn that off. I have a feeling I'll be leaving those icons on a lot just to see what's going on. Okay, so I was right with that number 4. It is April. So now it's April 7th, Tuesday. Okay.
Are you awake?
Makes sense.
Good morning. Did you sleep okay?
We'll slip over with you.
Mitsuru Senpai asked me to
Winky
take you
face.
to school.
I was gonna be a horn dog this whole game.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Then let's go.
Guys, like either be an asshole or just be like normal. There's like options. It said the new city passenger train Inihasaru.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh? This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea.
I thought where we were was the school. Why would we be taking the monorail to
Our
get to the
stop is
school?
Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, we walk. Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle. Oh look, you can see it now.
Interesting. Why does the thing on top of the building almost look like one of the Mungus characters, just with the pony hat?
Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekukan High. You're gonna love it here. You're okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left.
So, I guess where we were at was just the dorms, but the school is like hella far away. That's so weird.
And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Normally dorms are pretty fucking close to the school. Aren't they? Right? I mean, they've always been to me. Which class are you in?
Me? I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet.
Yep. Are you gonna be my best friend?
About last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
Are you gonna be the best girl? There are many people standing in the front of the bulletin board. Press the sub menu button to select the area and go to there immediately. Please use this function to move around. Please make use of this function to move around. At the facility office? I think it's that way. Actually, I'm new here, so you should probably ask someone else. Students talking. Hey, Kaz. Why are you wearing your PE uniform? School just started. You really ought to find somewhere to change into your normal clothes. I guess. Okay, fine. Quit glaring at me like that. Hey, where's the bulletin board the homeroom's posted? It's right there. You're in class F, Kaz. I'm in a different homeroom, so I can't keep an eye on you. Sigh. I wonder about you sometimes. Okay. So what was it saying in the sub menu? Oh, right here. So X button. Okay. Definitely gonna take me a little time to get used to the controls here. Bulletin board. Class roster posted. Can't find your name. Look for it again. There's a small note with your name on it. Kaito Miyamoto. Miyamoto. I said Miyamoto. Already fucked up my own name. Class F. You look closer at the nose than he knows the name. Yukari Tabaka. Tabaki. No, it's Tabaka, pretty much. No, it's not exactly how they say it, but it's how I'm kind of remembering it. He's also on the list, yeah. Seems that you'll be in the same class. How convenient. There's a vendor. Hi there, welcome. Oh, you can buy items from him. Which one would you like? Money. 3,000 yen. Oh, so I have 3,000 yen. There's Yawn Be Gone, Apple Strudel, Cutlet Sandwich, a book cover. I need that Yawn Be Gone right now for me. Shit. I don't know. I'll wait to buy anything just yet. Parent teacher. Kids these days don't know how to respect their elders. We're their teachers. We've lived longer than them. But Maya and her gang had to pull that out on me at the very beginning of the term. I'm sorry, sir, but I have to go. It's time to place my order. Even you're shooing me away? Some way to start the school year. I don't think my nerves can take it. All right, I get it. You want me to order more of those cream-filled breads you like so much, right? You could just ask. All right, so... Wait, let's say you should go to the facility office. Where the fuck's the facility office? That's the entranceway. I guess I have to do the menu thing to move around. That's a little weird. Well, this guy looks special. Man wearing a kabuto who looks like a teacher is talking to a foreign male student. These people are fancy, man. All fancy smancy. Do you see? Every man must have a passionate samurai spirit within him. At our school, we encourage our students to think like samurai in order to accomplish great things. That's fantastic. Oh wait, that's the other one, sorry. That's fantastic. The teachings of Bushido are important, these, as they say, now. Yes. You may not be a native of this land, but the spirit of the samurai flows within you just the same. I seem to be having fun. All right, so it's faculty office. Is that where I need to go? Bulletin board. Exams posted. Library? That's strange. I saw the map, but where am I? Okay. Like I said, I might do some voices here and there, but I'm not going to stick with them the entire time. It'll be too difficult to remember them all.
Student?
Kaito Miyamoto.
11th grade, correct?
Teacher is flipping through the pages in a file.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places.
Wait, what do you mean by that, teacher?
Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
Are my parents dead?
Wow, such enthusiasm. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class.
That said just class F.
But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon.
Which, I mean, isn't that a thing though? It's like technically like with Japanese classes, like, because I'm thinking of like My Hero Academia. This is me being the weeb I am. Like, don't they break down like classes like you're in like kind of like class A, B, C is like a letter, but then they break it down into like, you know, 1A, 2A, or A1, A2, you know, however you want to look at it. I guess that's how they do it. So even though she's in the one girl, she's in class F as well. She could be in 1F while we're in 2F.
Follow me.
I don't know how that's structured though. If it's like, I don't know. That's where I get confused on the structure.
As you begin the new school year,
Like, what's the difference between like A and B kind of thing? I mean, like 1 and 2.
I'd like each of you to remember the proverb: if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
Principal continues with his speech.
Hey,
Student behind you is trying to get your
we came
attention.
to school with Yukari this morning, right? I saw you two walking together. Hey, I have a question. Do you know if she has a boyfriend?
She does. Me. I call dibs. I don't know.
I see. I thought you might know, but I guess not. So how well do you know her?
I hear talking.
Oh, this guy. Is he gonna be a
I
regular?
believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh. Be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
I hear a lot of people talking. What the hell? Homeroom's over. Your first ever school session is about to begin.
Dude? How's it going? Me?
Who are you?
I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you.
Junpei. Okay, I might be able to remember that name.
I transferred here when I was in 8th grade.
Makes me think of Zero Escape though with that name. So I'm probably gonna call him like Jumpy later on.
I know how tough it is being the new kid. So wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am?
I hope he's an okay guy.
Hey, it's Yucatan.
Wait, was this the guy that was talking to me in the auditorium, or was that somebody else?
I didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
At it again, huh? I swear you'll talk to anyone if they'll listen. Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
I think the art style in this game so far.
If you say so.
It's not, I mean, obviously it's not the cleanest, like you can kind of tell with like some of the line work and stuff, but it's not bad. I like it so far.
Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh?
Must be fate.
Fate? Yeah, right. Still, I'm a little surprised.
Hello.
Her voice
Are you
actor
forgetting
sounds
that I'm
familiar.
in this class too? By the way, I heard you two came to school together this morning. What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
Maybe it was the guy that was talking to us.
What are you talking about? We live in the same dorm. There's nothing going on, okay?
Yeah, baka.
Why are people even talking about it? Now you have me worried.
Oh no.
Hey. You didn't say anything to anyone about, you know what, did you? Okay, good. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, all right?
See, if somebody overheard her saying that, they would think, "Oh, you guys are fucking. You're fucking." Oh.
What?
Last night.
I fucking called it.
Wait a minute. Don't get the wrong idea. Listen. I just met him
Listen.
yesterday, and there's absolutely nothing between us. Jeez. I've got to go. I've got something to take care of for the archery team. But you better not start any rumors.
Archery team. Cool.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here and people are already talking about you.
It's not a good thing.
Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You the man.
Kind of had that feeling she was popular.
This is gonna be a fun year. I can feel it.
Hmm. Decided to go home with Junpei.
Whoa, check out the jocks on the run. Say, you thinking about joining a club? You'd be joining as a new member, though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
Made small talk with Junpei and went home. I hope the music's good in this. That is one thing I do know with Persona 5. The music in that is phenomenal. One of the best original soundtracks out there. There's a sign-in sheet at the counter. You can save your game at the sign-in sheet.
Welcome back.
Save. Whoa, that's a crazy looking tower. Save complete normal. Kaito Miyamoto. Okay, so can I not save? Oh wow, you can't just like save anywhere. That kind of blows a little bit, I gotta say. So I have to be able to do it from the sign-in sheet. I guess this location is the only one I can do it at. Ugh, okay. You just shouldn't go outside on your own at night. It's too dangerous. Anyway, you must be tired. You should get a good night's rest. Oh, hi. What are you doing? Nothing, just looking around. There's not much to see. You're probably pretty tired, huh? Maybe you should go to bed early tonight. Okay, so yeah, I was about to say, I thought she said we were on the second floor, so get some rest. Later at the dormitory lounge. I thought that was his room for a second. I was like, that doesn't look like his room. From where we were just a minute ago. The young man walked down the stairs as Mitsuru was reading a book.
I'm going out for a bit.
Confident student.
Have you seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately.
I wonder if the apathy syndrome, because it was green with like a book next to it. I wonder if it's like a saved like note in the system.
They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
You have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry. I'm just getting a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
Akihiko. Okay. Wonder if there's something special with like it being a full moon. You hear a conversation, or a new moon, for that matter. Did you hear the rumor? Oh, something about a bathroom? No, not that one. I mean the story about the first year student. Not only did she stop coming to school, she does nothing but sit there and stare at the walls all day. How would you know she sat at the walls, stare at the walls all day if she doesn't come to school? Her mother tries to talk to her. She only murmurs to herself, "It's coming, it's coming." Huh. How about that? You don't believe me? Whoa. Some of the 3D modeling things like a little trippy to see. All right, open your textbooks and we'll take a look at the first novel by Zenzuru Kashi. Why him? I'd rather teach Utsubatsu Kaibota. He became famous as a singer, but he's also produced fine literature. I wonder why it's not in the textbook. Well, I'll just bring Kabuto's book next time. Hey, Junpei, were you listening? Who did I say was my favorite author? Does she, who's she like? That's right. So you were listening to me after all. Well, you know how I like to pay attention. And you saved my bacon, Kaito. I love this. Them calling him Kaito. It's gonna be funny. You hear your classmates whispering. Kaito gave him the answer. He must pay attention in class. He became slightly more popular. Your charm has increased. Oh. Okay, so that's what's happening there. I'm gonna be super popular. I was gonna make a joke with me like, yeah, like me in high school. Not. There's nothing to do, so you decide to go back to your dorm. There's a dude right there to talk to, and there's a book on the table. Dormitory lounge. Yukari is already here, talking with the unfamiliar man.
Oh, he's back.
So, this is our new guest.
Bro, I see your long hair game is on point.
Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school.
Suji Ikutsuki.
Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it?
Ikutsuki. Definitely sounds completely different than the way it's spelled.
That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Probably shouldn't say anything about what I saw.
To welcome you, of course. Speaking of which, where's Mitsuru, Yukari?
She's upstairs.
As diligent as always. Although it doesn't hurt to come down and say hello. Do you have another question?
Yeah, who lives
There are
here?
only 4 students in this dorm.
There's only 4 students in this whole fucking building. Are you fucking kidding me?
You, Yukari here, Mitsuru.
Okay, so Mitsuru is... Wait, she's not a student, right? She just lives here. Like, she's like the dorm mother or whatever.
And a senior named Akihiko Sanada.
Akihiko Sanada.
I hope you all get along. Do you have another question?
I feel like me and Akihiko, oh my god, I'm gonna fuck up his name so much. Akihiko aren't gonna get along a whole lot. I'm good.
I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early.
I like how that's the lines. Like, hey, there's nothing to do. Go to the fucking bed.
As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the bad pun.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
You should rest for the day. You said to return to your room to sleep. Later, a certain room in the dormitory. It's kind of weird that they showed me sleeping there. They didn't show it before.
So, how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
Okay, so he knows what's up with the dark hour thing when shit got weird. Meanwhile, in a back alley of Tatsumi Port Island.
This sucks.
Upbeat music is playing from the radio that the man threw away.
Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
So that's the dark hours midnight. We saw that earlier too. Does it only last for an hour? Is this the dark quote hour?
What the? What's happening to me?
Ugh, that's not good. Do you need a hanky? I got a certain room in the dormitory.
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Okay, so that explains all the coffins we saw.
Then he must be...
I like that they're just going on about all the story here.
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Although, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Would it preyed on me?
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
Okay. Master Kaito Miyamoto. I think the name's gonna crack me up. That's probably gonna be my go-to Japanese name forever now. I recognize this music.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance.
Igor, you got a snaz on you, my dude.
This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Also, Igor, I was about to say, do you not have eyelids? But then he started blinking. And hello, Elizabeth.
Pleased to meet you.
You got a normal white name.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place.
Oh, because we signed the contract. I'm curious on the contract thing though, because so the people there were talking about like the dark hour and blah blah blah. But then when I said something about the contract, they were like, "What's contract? What are you talking about?" Like they didn't know. But she knew what was up about the dark hour thing. Like she's like, "Oh, you saw that stuff." But the contract thing, she didn't know. So this seems like a totally different thing here. The paper signed in the dorm was lying before Igor.
Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return, that you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make.
I don't understand. Let's see it.
That is fine for now. Hold on to this.
Velvet
Till
key.
we meet again.
His little sprite, like sitting there on the couch, is like Peepo staring at me. Shit. You make that a fucking emote right there. Damn. It's funny shit. It's time to go to school. Yo, man, I'm so sleepy today. Yo, same, dude. It's most of the days for me lately. In times like these, it's best to sleep during class. You ever notice how sometimes taking a nap in class makes you feel more refreshed than sleeping at home? I know what you mean. Don't sleep in class. What? Why'd you have to be all serious? That feeling of being completely recharged is awesome, but I'm screwed ever since I didn't hear the lecture. Oh, but we have classic literature today, which means we're stuck with Mr. Nasty Old Ikoda. Oh, is that the grumpy dude? Yeah, it sure is. I'm Mr. Ikoda. I'll be teaching you classic literature. I'll be teaching you about the good old Japanese all year. Some people say classic lit isn't relevant to everyday life, but oh, how they're wrong. The students, the other teachers, wrong. Sorry. Nobody really understands classic lit. I don't know if it's text or what. It's kind of throwing me off when we're trying to read it. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. No, stay awake. Hey, are you listening to me? Wake up, children. Now open your textbooks. First on your syllabus is Monogatari, the origin of Japanese literature. It's a very interesting story. You youngsters might call it a bomb. Okay, I'm going to bed now. I'm going to sleep in class after that. I can tell you people are zoning out. You stay up and listen to the lecture. Your academics has increased. So on that, it seems like it's like choose one or the other. I don't know if like choosing the other one would, like, if I slept during the class, would that have upgraded something else maybe? And then if I, I don't know if like there's a pro to each one and a con kind of thing. Like if I had slept in class, I wouldn't have got the academics thing up, but maybe I would have got a boost in something else maybe. I don't know. Maybe that would be like a later on thing. Or maybe it's only like there's only one right choice, which kind of seems weird. Like why even give you the option then kind of thing. You decided to go home with Junpei. Palawana Mall.
Whenever I hang out with the guys from school, we usually end up here. There's a karaoke box, an arcade, and oh, this is where you come to rent out CDs too.
This motherfucker just said a karaoke box. Karaoke box. Karaoke box?
Then there's that club over there.
What?
But of course, I've never seen the inside.
The station is bustling with students on their way home.
Welcome back.
The moon is beautiful tonight. It might be nice to read a book by moonlight once in a while. So I'm a little confused. So she's not a student, but she's not a teacher either, right? I'm kind of curious what her role is exactly. These networked computers are installed when the dorm was built. Their main purpose is to send the school reports about daily life here to the dorm. Kari, what's up, girl? There used to be a dorm mother here to do stuff like cooking, but there's just us students here now. Okay, so she just said there used to be a dorm mother, but now it's just students. So Mitsuru over there, whatever her name is, she's a student. It'd be great to have somebody like that doing stuff for us, don't you think? You're right. I mean, I'm not a great cook, and Mitsuru Senpai just doesn't do things like that. Seems like she would. She kind of gives me that vibe, like kind of like a motherly figure. Like she's like just takes care of everybody. But I think I had to just meet her. It's like a treasure vault full of money you can't spend. Oh, it's a full moon tonight. I'm gonna try to go upstairs. Vending machine, buy something to drink. Nah. Mad Bull. She doesn't seem to be in her room. Vacant room. Empty. 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 So there's 4 floors at least. Doors locked. What room is this? Ladies' room. Ladies' restroom. Men's. Yeah, let's go in. Anything to investigate? Or is it literally just me taking a piss and washing my hands? I feel refreshed. Your condition has become great. Oh God. I gotta like take care of myself in that sense. Oh God. Let's see if he's here. He's not in his room. Let's go in our room. So calendar. Oh, 2009, dude. You should go to bed early. Go to bed early. Okay. All right. Get that dark hour going here. So far, this is interesting. A certain room in the dormitory.
How is he?
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard he's your classmate. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade?
Yeah, I guess. But still.
Emergency call from outside rang through the door.
Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge.
That's what she said.
Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman, let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
What the? You've got to be kidding me!
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takiba, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going!
You are woken by a loud noise. You decided to take a look. Yeah. Go take a look.
Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in.
The door would be locked, wouldn't it?
To explain. We have to get out of here now.
Okay.
Hurry, downstairs. We'll leave through the back door.
I was like, I don't have time to explain. You're like, what's going on? It's like, just say, okay. Follow her. Shut up and follow her.
Take this, just in case.
Kari hand you a short sword.
Okay, let's go.
Short sword, really. Dormitory, first floor at the rear
All right,
entrance.
We should be safe now.
Takiba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
Of course it's not.
What?
Of course it's not.
Let's pull back.
Second floor.
What was that? It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry!
So, okay, so if humans turn into coffins during this time, so they're completely oblivious of all this stuff happening. If, like, it's not like a window broke there. When the dark hour is over, is that window still broken or does it convert back? I'm kind of curious on that. Like, all this is just kind of like in another realm, so to speak. Outside of time.
The door's locked. I think we're safe for now.
Like, understanding this world and like its set up's gonna take me a little getting used to.
I've got a mask.
Oh god.
You gotta be kidding me. It climbed up the wall?
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru. Wait.
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows.
So it's literally just a bunch of arms holding a mask. And it's got swords.
Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine. No problem.
So that thing's a shadow, but we can summon our own shadows?
Here goes.
Isn't that the personas? I have a gun. So why is his first instinct is to pick up the gun and just go, and put it to his head, you know? What the fuck? It went all metal Greymon on us.
What on earth was that?
Or dark metal Greymon, I mean. Thing looks pretty cool though. And now it's back to regular Greymon. The sudden swell of power has subsided. Orpheus regained its original form. You have obtained a new persona. Bleep bloop. The journey begins, y'all.
Is it over? It's still moving.
A piece of the shadow is heading for Yukari.
Get away from me.
You have to save her. I was say, we're actually going to fight? Okay. Attack using equipped weapon. Oh god, it rotates like a revolver. Skill, use assigned personas. Skill, use item. Give instructions to ally. Assign a new persona. Take defensive action. Deals light strike damage to one foe, 5 HP. Sure. It's so weird that he shoots himself to get the persona to come out. Attack using a quick weapon, sure. Fancy music. I hate it because I feel like I'm going to get hit with a lot of copyrights during this playthrough on my YouTube stuff, so we'll see. I feel like surgery energy inside after a recent battle. Those are headphones. Damn, those are those old school. I say old school, but I mean they're not that old. Type of headphones where it's like they go around your ear and then they kind of clip, kind of hold up, like clip onto your ear. I used to have some back in the day. Your hit points and spirit points have increased. You're now able to create personas up to level 3. Something inside you has changed. Orphis has leveled up. Ma has increased by 1. Is that supposed to be like magic, mana? I guess the top one's probably strength. EN's probably energy. AG's probably agility. LU. Not sure what LU would be. He learned Agi. So I guess you can equip the personas and then they level up the more you use them. The monsters disappeared. Makes sense. Like a Pokemon. It seems Yukari is safe too. You feel exhausted. You're losing consciousness. And dead.
Are you okay? Oh, come on, please. Can you hear me? Answer me.
I don't want to go to school, Mommy. I want to stay home and bake cookies with you. This is the Velvet Room, was it?
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling.
I'm digging this voice actor for this guy, Igor.
That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships.
Okay.
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability.
Okay.
Please remember
Makes sense.
that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
Okay, so social links, which I guess is like our academics and all that junk that we've been doing, gets them stronger. Your head is getting clearer. See a white ceiling. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel?
It's my wife.
Thank
Grandma.
goodness you finally came to.
Again, it's like there's an okay answer, like the good okay answer, and there's just the dickish answer. It's like, why are you here? Like,
Oh,
she's
this is
just
Tatsuya
concerned, dude.
Memorial Hospital. It's just a short walk from the station. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything, but your power, it was amazing.
What'd I
The
do?
power you used, we call it persona.
Persona!
And those creatures you defeated are shadows, our enemy. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before.
Yeah, I know. I keep noticing like they're pointing out like important things, like the little book and it's green text. I'll have to find out where that book is and like go in and like off the recording and like research that stuff to really sink into the lore and understanding of things.
I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you.
I thought she said I sort of like you, not I'm sort of like you.
My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99.
Same as
There
my
was
parents.
a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast. But nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward. Thanks. But still, here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth.
I'm curious because she said 99. That's when apparently my parents died. So does that have something to do with like the year 99? Or B. Or it has something to do with the fact that it's like we're basically orphans.
So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Bye.
Bye. Yo, long time no see. What's up? Did you have an upset stomach or something? Anyways, I got something to tell you. What's up? Actually, oh wait, I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry, man. Jeez, someone's full of energy today. I could hear you from all the way over there. Huh? You two came separately today, even though you guys were in the same dorm? We're all tired of hearing you talk about that. Kaito-kun, are you feeling better? Sorry to hit you with this first thing in the morning, but Ikutsuki son wants to talk to you today. Fuck, I gotta hear the name again. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school, okay? Don't forget. So he's gonna, I would assume, give us the education. And I feel like the teachers, I need to give them voices, because I feel like they're gonna be regulars, and that I could like stick with. That's enough about monoliths. I don't see the big deal. Or mammoths. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps up today for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history's not that exciting until then. Though I've paid to do this, so I've gotta. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When do the samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei. What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? Huh? How am I supposed to know about something way back then? Quick, Kaito, what the heck is he talking about? Fuck, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Yeah, throw me a bone on this. I don't know nothing about the Jomon period. Mud huts? Got it. I like how the other students like, oh, he got it. That's correct. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use. I can't get interested. I want to get to the age of the katanas. Everything else is so dull. Hey, I answered it right, and I don't get any credit? Oh well, thanks, Kaito. You hear your classmates whispering, Kaito told Junpei to answer. He's really smart. He became slightly more popular. Your charm increased. Class in for the day. Seems to be something important going on at the dorm. So I'm curious if, like, I mean, right now it's obviously sending me on, but like that book is flashing there. So I wonder if that's something like we could read and maybe get like smarter. And then of course there's students there to talk to maybe. Also, it's 4:20, blaze up. You decided to head back early. There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. You may now quick save data from the command menu. To continue playing from a quick save, select continue from the title screen. The layout of the progress of the current floor will be reset, and you will start from the beginning of the floor. That kind of sucks in a way. Saying like it'll reset my progress on the floor I'm on. That kind of does suck. But, you know, I guess if I have to, you know. I hate that it sits here and does this. How long does this animation take? Or it's like cutscene, sound, whatever. It takes like 8 seconds. Like, what the fuck? Feel normal. So go to the 4th floor. We're at the 4th floor. Kari, Mitsaru, and the chairman are an unfamiliar male student are sitting here.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay.
Yeah, I've got to hear his name again.
The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat.
Sunji something.
Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
I mean, yeah.
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of, but the dark hour does exist. It occurs each night at midnight. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures.
It's weird that it's like they're coffins and they're sleeping in it. Like, that's such a weird thing versus just like they're being like frozen in time, you know, like where they're at or wherever they're doing.
We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad. C's for short.
Okay. I'm about to say, I remember seeing the armband like on the characters on the main menu or something. And it said C's. I was wondering what that meant. Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad.
On paper, we're classified as a school club. But in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows.
We're a school club, really.
Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
So, wait a minute. So, what's up with that guy the other night then that got attacked? Like, what dictates him not being in a coffin versus, like, a normal person?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night.
Was that guy a Persona user? He just wasn't aware of it?
The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users, which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
It mostly makes sense. Mitsuru opens the case on table, a silver gun gleaming uncannily from inside.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
An evoker. All right.
I was afraid you'd say no.
I like how it's like, I'm afraid to say no. Like, oh, sorry, I can't do it. And it's just like, okay. Like, yeah, sure, I'm down.
Welcome aboard.
Like, some of the responses,
Thank you so
though.
much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. Wasn't that? Oh, never mind.
That was them monitoring me. I get it. He joins C's to fight the shadows. Voice rings out in your head. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou has established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed by when creating personas of the full of Arcana. You have established the C's social link of the full Arcanine. Jesus Christ. Arcana. You may earn XP points when using personas of the full Arcana. Okay, so that was the social link thing that Igor was mentioning. Feel your inner strength growing. You recall that Igor said something about, yeah, okay. Same thing I just said. The intensity of social links strengthening the power of personas. Social links, are these the bonds you form with people you meet? You're still tired from your hospital stay. You decide to return to your room. Interesting. And now it's midnight. Dark hour? Dark hour? As you were dozing off, you felt someone's presence.
Hi, how are you?
That's the boy again.
We've met before.
I thought he was asking, how are you? Not, who are you?
Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you. The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Boy disappeared. I guess the contract thing's weird in general anyways. Like, the only thing was like, you'll take responsibility for your actions. Like, okay. Morning, thanks about yesterday. Akihiko Senpai is injured too, and I was really uneasy about working alone with Matsuru Senpai. Leave it to me. Yeah, let's do our best together. But I wonder when Senpai's Senpai's injury is going to heal. God damn it. It's gonna throw me off there saying Senpai. I'm like, who are we talking about now? I know she's talking about Akihiko because I literally just read it, but yeah. The nicknames and stuff, I'm not very smart with that stuff. Of like Kun and Senpai. I know it's like an age difference and like there's some other like nickname terms like that. He said he wasn't it wasn't a major injury. God, I keep saying energy for some reason. Injury. Kari began talking to you in class.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute?
Oh, hi.
Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone. I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Mitsaru left. That's it. He was certainly direct.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some
Tan.
hostility?
That's another one. It seems like Junpei was listening
Well,
too.
it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
I wonder if Junpei's gonna like join us or something. Seems to be kind of like a pretty important character. Like, not really important yet, but like he seems to stand out a lot in comparison to our other C's members. Dormitory 4th floor, command room. Mitsuru, Akihiko are already here.
Welcome back.
Probably gonna call him Aki for short, honestly.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
It's Aki Man.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy.
New person?
What's up?
Oh, it's Junpei.
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
Oh, shit.
You have the potential?
I feel like they just skipped over a bunch of shit right there with that. Just like, yeah, we've already met, and he's caught up on everything, and yeah, he's one of us.
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
That like makes sense why he was saying he was so tired and like sleep during class. Uh-huh. Didn't happen to me.
Big deal. It happens to everyone else. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
That picture there looks good, but his other one where his head's like down more, it's like he's got no chin then.
I'll bet you're stoked too, right?
Huh? Yeah.
Junpei has joined C's.
Well, enough with the introductions.
I honestly wasn't expecting that to happen so soon. I literally was just talking about that.
I think we're about ready.
I was thinking like, oh, maybe like a little bit later in the game, maybe he'll get introduced to about us and join us or something.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
He says toothpaste. I instantly thought Halo 2. Tartarus.
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
I had to do research on that. I think senpai is like when you're addressing somebody older than you or like a grade older than you. I'm pretty certain. And then if you say like, if she said Akihiko-kun, it would be like the same grade, I think, as you. And then for San is the same grade, and then Kun maybe is like a lower grade.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know. I'll have to
Relax.
educate myself on
I've
that.
got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
You can't summon a persona. EcoCon High School front gate.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
He has a creepy vibe, the way he talks. I don't think he's gonna be a bad guy, but he just, I don't know. That gives me sus vibes. Oh, is this that fucking tower we saw? Oh, the blood running off it. There's like red vines. Pretty cool.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about?
So if we're inside there after the dark hour passes, does that mean we're just in the school?
But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the dark hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
Oh,
I know. You don't have to remind me.
this is Tartarus. He said, "Enter the tower." I'm curious. I'm still curious on this dark hour. I was like, is it technically then like an extra hour
It's just as cool
of
on the
time?
inside.
Technically, then, because it doesn't seem like it lasts very long.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far, and I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
Negative.
You're in charge.
Yeah, Kaito in charge.
Wait, why him?
You could be
He
my
doesn't look like a
sidekick.
leader.
You could be my sidekick, Suichi. I mean,
But he has fought them before.
Junpei.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
Yeah, because my persona killed that one shadow in one hit versus the sword took 2
I'm aware
hits.
of that.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready?
I think I'm ready.
That's the spirit.
Strange door is sitting in the corner of the
What's
lobby.
the matter?
The velvet key in your hand is shining. Key fit into the door's keyhole as if it was being sucked in. So can they see the velvet room?
I've been waiting for you. The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power. Your power is
Nature of my
unique.
power?
It's like the number 0. It's empty. but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You are able to
good
possess
comparison there.
personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Didn't tell me very much there.
Hey, are you all right?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Huh? What door?
I clicked that because I was curious to see what they would say.
Man, are you loco?
So they can't see any of that. It's like all in my head.
Have you been nodding off? You seem kind of out of it.
Dude, you're supposed to be our leader. Get your head in the game.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. It's weird that it's a third party thing for me that I can see it and they can't. Check your own status by pressing the command menu. Also, you can save your progress by accessing the clock to the left of the entrance. You can also pay money to heal by accessing this clock. Okay, so that's the Velvet Room. There's this clock. Keep equipment that helps me search for information in here. Please don't touch it. Unknown device. This is some kind of device you've never seen before. It doesn't seem to be functioning right now. This is probably like a teleporter, like to jump a floor or something. Maybe. What would you like to do? Let's save. All right, YouTube. We're gonna stop there for this intro here. We'll pick this back up next time. Like I said, keep an eye out. I might do the YouTube exclusive playthroughs of this twice a week instead of the once a week like we were doing, and try to do them like maybe like hour and a half, 2 hour episodes. So be sure to subscribe to the channel to see more of this. Like the video if you're enjoying this so far, and comment below. Let me know if you guys play the Persona games, and maybe give me a little teaser what's to come that you like without spoiling anything would be nice. So YouTube, take care, and we'll see you next time.